the show has taken a really big dive downhill. Tell you what, I've fucked up a bunch of videos. I've done whole videos of things I've already done before. What's going on here? But whatever, we're going to try to get back on track today. Good morning, it's the afternoon. Welcome to Prelude to Ulysses. We're not going to be reading the Chronicle of the Indians Part 2. That was my most recent fuck up, where I was trying to read through the Popol Vuh, and really didn't do a good job. Got distracted. I didn't know where I left off. So I started reading where I had made a pencil mark. And I don't know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, does it? So we're going to be reading Hagakure, the book from Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai. It's called the Hagakure Book of the Samurai. The last one we read didn't make a lot of sense to me, so let's try a different one. The second one. Try to get back on track. Hi, Lotus. All right. So this is from the first chapter, the second, what do you call it, a stanza? Let's call it something. It's a collection of thoughts and sayings recorded over a period of 7 years, and as such covers a wide variety of subjects. So we'll collection 2 of chapter 1. The way of the samurai is found in death. When it comes to either or, there is only the quick choice of death. It is not particularly difficult. Be determined and advance. To say that dying without reaching one's aim is to die a dog's death is the frivolous way of sophisticates. When pressed with the choice of life or death, it is not necessary to gain one's aim. We all want to live, and in large part, we want to make our logic according to what we like. But not having attained our aim and continuing to live is cowardice. This is a thin, dangerous line. To die without gaining one's aim is a dog's death and fanaticism. But there is no shame in this. This is the substance of the way of the samurai. If by setting one's heart right every morning and evening, one is able to live as though his body were already dead, he gains freedom in the way. His whole life will be without blame, and he will succeed in his calling. I don't get that one at all. I understood everything up until this sentence in the second paragraph, where he says, but not having attained our aim and continuing to live is cowardice. Maybe internally you're cowardice. What am I bleeding? Someone bled in this book. Nice. So basically it says, don't focus so hard on your goals because you might die at any point in time. Let's say, like my goal, I would like to write a book about going camping. I have a story that I think would be good. And it's really hard to write it because it's a long story. It's like a horror story. If I died, but I could die today. I could die right now, in this moment. What's going on with this light stuff? Something's dirty. Don't read this part. So inevitably, live as if nothing beyond this moment is going to be accomplished. Don't worry so much about the dishes. Get your shit done. Do all your stuff. But I don't think to die without accomplishing my book would be, I don't know, an act of cowardice or anything. Always pretend like you're already dead. I like that. That's nice. In the sense that you should get yourself to a point where you feel accomplished, just in your day-to-day activities. Did I read that right? Huh, Forrest Whitaker? And he will succeed in his calling. I don't know. Good enough. I'm going to watch Star Trek, The Final Frontier. It's People call it the worst Star Trek movie, but it's definitely one of the best.